Good evening, colleagues. This is Durgesh Gurau, handling investor grievance with CDSL. We'll take forward the presentation of the investor grievance, wherein we'll when we'll take forward the communique. The CDSL is issuing a communique periodically for DPs and RTAs. We'll check some of the communiques which is issued by CDSL for investor grievance. Communique number DP 2018-132. It is a communique which has been issued by CDSL for flashing a link to scores on the dashboard of a DMAT account, wherein intermediaries should provide a link to scores portal within the DMAT account dashboard to the clients to make it easier to launch the grievances. Next communique is communique number DP 2019-332, displaying of information regarding SEBI complaint redressal system, which scores in the website, wherein all intermediaries to display the information about how to register the complaint in the scores, so that it will be more efficient while using the scores. DPs are also advised to include the procedure of filing the complaints on the scores and benefits for the same in the welcome kit, which is being provided to the investor at the time of account opening. Next part of the communique is, it is the latest communique which is on the investor charter, communique number 2021-589. It includes the investor charter as well as the details of complaint which is to be displayed, wherein the depository participants to bring the investor charter and its link content to notice to the client, which include existing as well as a new client, through disclosing the investor charter on the respective website. Also to make the investor charter available at a prominent place in the office. Provide a copy of investor charter as a part of account opening kit to the clients through emails, through letters, etc. Further, to bring about the transparency in the investor grievance redressal mechanism, SEBI has decided that all the depository participants should disclose on their website the data on the complaints received against them or against the issue dealt by them and redressal thereof, which is to be latest by the 7th of the succeeding month. This particular communique is already on 1st of January 2022. Moving to the next slide. As I've said, the investor charter is a new thing which SEBI has introduced. SEBI had provided the format in which investor charter should be uploaded on the DP website, which includes points such as vision, mission, details of business transaction by the depository through depository participant, which provide the brief about the activity, services, and expected timelines for processing by the DP after receipt of the document. It has two parts. First part is a basic service, which consists of dematerialization, rematerialization, destatementization, and restatementization of mutual fund, transmission, closure of account, and settlement instruction. Second part is a special services provided by the depositories, such as pledge, hypothecation, and internet-based services, which include easy and easiest also. Details of investor grievance mechanism, which consist of process of investor grievance redressal. So, in case if the investor is not satisfied with the resolution, where he can go for the next level of escalation. There is multiple level complaint resolution mechanism available at the depository, wherein the investor is not satisfied with this resolution, investor can go for an IJRC. If he is not satisfied with the resolution which has been provided by the IJRC team, he can also move for the arbitration. If he is not satisfied with the arbitration, then he can go for an appellate also. Then next part, the last part would be the escalation would be directly the court. What are the do's and don'ts of the investors? It is also mentioned in the investor charter. What are the rights of the investors and what are the responsibilities of investor are also mentioned in the investor charter. Moving further. Now, what are the source from which you must be receiving the complaints? All DPs have must and unique email ID for addressing this particular investor grievance. So you are receiving the complaints through email, you're receiving the complaints through letter, through website. CDSL has also provided the mechanism wherein BO can register the investor grievance on the website. And third one is a SEBI scores. SEBI scores is the system which has been online system which it is launched by the SEBI, where an investor can track the complaint, investor can put the reminder to the relevant MIIs also. Now we'll move forward. What kind of measures should DP take in order to reduce or address this grievance with ease and satisfactorily? A board to be displayed at the DP office intimating the investor whom to approach in case of any grievances, wherein the contact details of the DP official, such as name, contact number, and email ID, should be specifically mentioned. Investors should be guided to ensure that only demat account related complaints are submitted to the DP. If there is any broking related complaint, in that case also, he must be guided whom to contact the specific official. The specific official details should be provided at that point of time only. DP has to put their best effort to redress the investor grievance at the DP end only, so that he should not go ahead or he should not take the recourse of the depository or SEBI. Now we'll see what kind of frequently observed complaints, because when the complaints are received at our end, we are also analyzing the complaint and we are also doing the root cause analysis of this complaint. So first is a major part is unauthorized action. So it consists of manipulation such as opening of account without BO knowledge. It also includes unauthorized changes, and it also includes unauthorized transaction in account, wherein we have come across the cases wherein a dormant account has been tapped by the DP, wherein we have found that there is a change of dormant account which has been not used by the investor, and in that particular account the contact details, wherein the email ID and the mobile number have been changed, and post which that transaction has been executed in that particular account. When we have checked this particular pattern of this such kind of complaint, we have found that many of the DP officials using such kind of tactics and modus operandi, wherein they are modifying the details for the dormant account so that particular investor should not get aware that what kind of transaction has been done in his particular account. So in such kind of cases, DP should take care system audit. DP should take care of that dormant accounts, wherein we have found many cases wherein this KYC details were not updated and the KYC details have been changed and the transaction has been done, and this investor got to know when this account was almost zero. So we should DP should take such kind of cases seriously so that no further fraud should be happened at the DP level. Next part would be non-receipt of transaction statement. So we have received many complaints wherein BO said that they have not received the transaction statement. So in such kind of cases, a proof of, if the DP is sending a physical statement, in that case, proof of dispatch should be mentioned, should be kept with the DP. If the DP is sending the statement via mail, in that case, a mail log should be kept with this. So we should also made aware about particular BO that CDSL has also provided the facility of easy, where an investor can register himself and log in, and he can check his demat statement also, he can check his cash also. Unauthorized and excess charges. We are also in receipt of such complaints wherein BO is claiming that the excess charges have been levied by the particular depository participant. Many of the times DPs are done the revision of charges and BOs are not aware about the same. When the account was opened at that time, AMC was 300 rupees. Now after 5 years, the AMC was revised to 500 rupees. So such kind of revision has to be made available to that particular BO whenever the DP is doing any revision of charges. That particular information has to be intimated to the BO by giving 30 days notice. And that details of log, again the log and the relevant letter and the schedule of charges has to be kept with the DP for the records. Moving further. Delay in demat of securities. So such kind of complaints when we are receiving, so DP should take at the time of acceptance itself, BO should be made aware that there are top 200 not responding companies list is also available on the website. So DP official should inform that particular BO, this particular company is not responding company, so there might be a delay in dematerialization of securities. We are also receiving a complaint for non-receipt of ECS credit. So wherein we have found that many of the times this bank details are properly not updated. So again, we need to check this particular details and we need to guide that particular BO whom to contact in such kind of cases. Non-modification of master details. Non-modification of master details. We have come across such kind of a complaints when the BO is providing the modification request to that particular DP and DP has not done any kind of modification. So whenever DP is doing any kind of modification, a modification has to be done in the CIDAS only, so that a system generated alert and confirmation has been sent to that particular BO. So whenever you are doing any kind of changes in the master data, an intimation has been sent from the CDSL end. Next part is delay in closure of account. So as Prachi has already said about the latest communique wherein the online closure facility has been launched. So that DP should also comply with that set. And if the account was not closed due to some non-payment of charges, so DP should made aware the BO about he has to pay the charges, then only the account will be closed. That's all from my end.